Hey, good morning, everyone. Glorious Thursday to you. I am Kitryn Marie. I'm just kind of hopping on here real quick because I want to vent. I just want to vent a little bit. I got some crazy kind of hair going on this morning. I threw it up in the ponytail, so excuse me. I'm working on the t-shirts and the God's eyes and getting my classes all set up. But venting. I want to vent. Just for a second. Because I know we all have to vent. We all have issues that we want to get out that we don't know where to go with it. That was part of the reason why I decided to become a life and a business coach, because people have all these issues and they have no place to go with them. My biggest challenge right now is I am running out of space. My house I've turned pretty much into my elf workshop. I have art projects and side gigs and my little hustles all going on in every room of my house. And I'm trying to find space to do all the things that I love to do so I can be of service to you or to my vendors or to anybody who just enjoys my nonsense of speaking. I think sometimes we don't really realize the value of what we have till you either hit bottom or you lose it, or you're so tired of your own bullshit that you have no other choice or no other way but to speak about it, do something about it, become something bigger than what you were yesterday. Crazy hair, I'm telling you. Nothing is perfect. Nothing is perfect in life. Nothing is perfect in nature. Nothing is perfect in art. We are perfectly imperfect people. Say that 5 times. It's kind of hard to get out. None of us are without sin. None of us are without any baggage from our backgrounds or our past. The past always comes forward. Lessons in life are repeated till learned. And if you have not dealt with something from your past, I promise you it will come barreling through a door you thought was nailed shut and closed to the high heavens. Because what happens is guilt plays on the mind. Guilt lives in the heart. Guilt lives in the soul. And if somebody has done you wrong from the past, it comes flying out of that door because it has not been dealt with, has not been recognized, has not been acknowledged. It goes back to you do not realize the value of something until you have lost it, you walked away from it, you hit bottom with it, and you chose to take an easy or a coward's way out and run the other way. I have a lot of people who ask me, where do I start? How do I begin to build forward? And of course, my cats are going to fight around the corner there. So if you hear like a bunch of cats fighting, they're actually playing. Anyway, what do you do? What do you do to change the situation? I've said it before, there's the library. Go to the library. Go up and down the aisles, and there are plenty of resources there that you can start to see what holds your interest. You start with what you have, what you are actually capable of doing, that you can provide another service, another job, to serve yourself, to serve others. It all goes to where your interest is. What's in your heart? What's in your soul? What did you want to do way, way back before somebody told you to be somebody else? You start and you work with what you have. If you sew, offer to do some sewing for somebody. If you do lawn care and you enjoy cutting grass and trimming weeds and planting flowers, offer to do lawn service for somebody. Maybe you're good at cooking. Ask your neighbors. A lot of people are still working 2 and 3 jobs and they're grabbing stuff from fast food. Maybe you can throw something together, a casserole. It's nothing but your time, your talent, your recipes that you can say, hey, I can put this together for you. It's only going to cost you. And then put a value and a dollar amount to your worth. Don't work for free. Don't offer your service for free. You do those things when you're a kid because you are building momentum. But you know what, people? We're not kids anymore. Charge what you're worth. My painting classes, I charge $45 a person. I'm bringing all the supplies. My coaching, whether it be in a group or whether it be a private, it's 2 hours, $65. If it's a one-on-one via Hangouts or a video chat, it's $35 for an hour. My t-shirts are $25, my totes are $30. Charge what you're worth. Find your value in your talents. Find what you are good at. Start with what you have in your ability, in your own personal talents. I wasn't born with all these gifts and all these talents. I had a natural ability to learn. I had a curious nature. You know, when I started painting, when my dad bought me my first painting kit, you know, I was a stay-at-home mom with Jason, excuse me. He was a baby, you know, and I knew I liked to dabble. But if it was not for that turning point that made me want to study a little bit more and learn a little bit more, where I became very good at something that was in me, but I didn't know it was in me till I started. You know, as a little girl, I sat with my grandma at the sewing machine and I watched her, and we talked about stitches and patience and which needle to use and the types of thread to use for certain things. I wouldn't have known that I was interested in it if she had not taken the time to sit down with me. And I know a lot of us, our family dynamics play a very big role, and a lot of people did not have that nurturing in them. But you know what? There's something inside of you still today, even if you didn't get that nurturing back then. You're curious. Take that curiosity and go and study. Go and learn what you are capable of doing. You know what? I said yesterday or the day before, we all have epic fails. We all do things because we think, yay, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do it. But you know what? Odds are it's not going to work out the first or the second time. But you are a bigger failure by not trying than continuing to try, to continue to go on, and to continue to strive to learn a craft and a talent. Maybe you can clean houses. Maybe you can organize. Maybe you can walk somebody's pet. Maybe somebody's going to go travel and you can go house sit. These are small things that just sometimes by grand design, you fall into what you are good at and what you are capable of doing to make an income. That was all part of the reason why I fell into what I was doing. I had lost my big job. My relationship bellied up for everything that he blamed me for. It was his insecurity because he could not meet the same need. We all have different needs. We all have different wants. And for me, just because somebody offers something, I don't want easy. I want what's right. Too many people settle. Too many people are offering the same deal and it loses its value, it loses its worth. And you have to know where your worth is. You have to know where your value is. You have to believe in your gifts and your talents. You have to trust your heart, your soul, and your mind that you are smart enough to make changes, because when you hit bottom or you feel like you are losing ground, you have no other way but to go up and to become something better than you were yesterday. So as I am venting about not having enough space, I am happy and I am lucky and I am blessed that I do have this house. This house was supposed to be a temporary house till him and I got our act together to move on to something else. But you know what? It did not work out like that. But now I'm in a position where I am putting all my eggs in several different baskets, because I am ensuring that I am able to go forward and I am able to move, and I will be able to leave my 975 square foot house into something bigger with the next plan into the next life. Because it goes back to when you get tired of your own bullshit and you get tired of all the naysayers saying you cannot do something is when you decide what you really are capable of doing, what you are really capable of feeling and seeking out, because you're trusting yourself. You are trusting your abilities and your talents. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to continue to reorganize. I've got my shirts I'm getting out, some orders that I'm sending out. I have my God's Eyes that I am getting ready for a class. I have my painting classes that I have to get organized. So if there's anything that I can do for you, please, by all means, send me an email at kitrynmarie@gmail.com. It costs nothing to send an email to inquire. There is no stupid question. You have to start somewhere. So step up, use your voice, say what you feel, say what you mean, and don't be afraid of it. If you want to see all my work, go to kitryn-marie.weebly.com. If you want to read all of my writings and learn more about my blog, go to imperfectionsmadebeautiful.blogspot.com. We are perfectly imperfect. That is the way God, our higher power, intended us to be, so we can learn and we can strive to be better. I am Kitryn Marie. I am an artist. I am a writer. I am a speaker. I am a life and a business coach. So I hope to see you real soon. Be happy and be blessed. Life changes just like this. So you need to decide what that next step for you is going to be. Enjoy your day. I'll see you soon.